Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Alex. I'm a flight attendant for a major US carrier. It's day 4 of 6. It is almost 7 a.m. Just came from the hotel in Baltimore. 4 legs today. Go to Myrtle Beach to Nashville to Panama City Beach, and then to St. Louis. So today is rough, but the next 2 days after that get pretty easy. So let's see what happens.
From the ground to the clouds, I'm living this flight. Dad on duty, coffee brewed just right. Jet set mornings, family nights. Come right along, it's a sky high life. Oh, take off with Alex, let's go. Travel tips and behind the row. Wheels up, let the good vibes flow. Take off with Alex, your window seat show. Woo!
Y'all, I am cooked. I did 4 legs today. It felt eternal. It was like a 10-hour duty day. We went from Baltimore to Myrtle Beach to Nashville to Panama City to here. Why the company thing's doing, why the last leg is the longest, absolutely garbage. So we're not a fan of that. It also took them forever to board, and then people decided to give me attitude. I just took it. But I'm tired. I got like 6 hours of sleep last night, so I was a little sleep deprived, in my view. And we didn't serve for 3 legs. So we tried to get up and serve on the second leg, and it was just so bumpy. We got snacks out, and then it really got bad, so we sat down. And then the other 3 legs, there was no chance to even get up. So we're in St. Louis. Unfortunately, it is pouring rain. I was gonna run to like a grain bowl place. I think it's called Neon Greens, or a place to get ramen, because those sounded really good. It's kind of chilly out. It's rainy, but then I didn't have my umbrella. So I quickly went downstairs and ate at the hotel. I got a pit beef sandwich. It was delicious, pulled apart, and a really good sauce. Had like cream cheese and garlic on it, which was interesting versus just like a melted provolone, but it was good. And then some French fries, and I could have ordered a salad, but I ran into one of my crew members, and I didn't want to impose myself, but we chatted for a little while, and then she came up. I don't know, I figured I'd be able to eat fries quicker than a salad, so that's what I went with, but I kind of wanted a salad, so I don't know. Yep, that's that. We only have like 13 hours here. We're right by the St. Louis Arch, so that's really cool, because I've never seen that in my 3.5 years here. I've never been at this hotel. We've been here for a while. I often end up near the airport, which is where I would have thought I would be tonight on a 13.5-hour overnight, but alas, it is what it is. So I'm bummed that I don't have my umbrella and can walk around, but oh well. Yeah, tomorrow we have 2 legs, end up in New Orleans for 18 hours, so hopefully that's better. We'll see.
Good morning. God, this lighting is terrible. I look dead. That's somewhat better. Well, it's day 2. Day 5 of 6, rather. I'm exhausted. And really, I slept well, so it's definitely just
getting to me that I'm on the road. And the fact that I got up at 3:20 this morning. So it's currently 3:50. I'm gonna head downstairs in about 10 minutes. We have to be down there for 4:20. We have to be at the gate by 5:05. Luckily today we're on a 700, so it fits 143. They're both only booked to 80 something, so that's good. And we're done by like 11 o'clock in the morning, so I'm really looking forward to a quote-unquote easy day, but because I just said that, it'll probably all go to hell, so we'll see. I'm hopeful. Might buy a coffee when I get to the airport though, because I'm a little tight. But yeah, other than that, you know, it is still raining outside, so here we are, another day, another dollar. Just over here making some emergency grits because I didn't have any food. So like I was saying, I ran out of yogurt, and yesterday I was planning on going to the grocery store in St. Louis, but it was raining and I forgot. I took my umbrella out because I haven't used it in forever, so it's been a pretty dry summer. Now that it's fall, I probably should put it back in, but that's that. So just gonna eat some jalapeno cheddar grits and go from there. I had a protein shake this morning, and we'll get to New Orleans and eat lunch. Y'all, so why I didn't record an extra video on the aircraft to tell you about this, I'm not quite sure, but my crewmate and I went down at 4 a.m. Our lobby was at 4:20, and by 4:22 the van was still not there, so we gave the company a call. Well, some of our company folks had lobbied at 4:15, and supposedly that driver was supposed to take us. So when we called the shuttle company, they kept us on hold for a while. And lo and behold, they're like, oh, the driver said that he looked into the lobby, but he didn't see you, which is just not true because the other crew would have said something, considering the crew was sitting by the fire with us chatting. We went back and forth on the phone for a little while. They sent us a Suburban to pick up another crew of 4 and offered one of us to sit on a suitcase, which of course we did not appreciate, so we took an Uber. We were late to the gate, but we had called the company a few times and wrote it up to our crew hotels board, but it was a little crazy of a morning getting there, and I did not end up getting that coffee that I wanted because we were late to the gate and the airport itself. Well, y'all, I remember why I haven't recorded with this thing for a hot minute, and it's because it just takes time to use, and I'm getting there. So we got in. It is currently noon. We got to the hotel before noon, which is crazy. I'm in downtown New Orleans doing my bed bug check. We only had 2 flights, went from St. Louis to Denver to New Orleans. I have 18 and a half hours here, which is a crazy amount of time. Nearly unheard of these days. So that's nice, really exciting. I might go to the World War II Museum, go get a coffee and some lunch since I'm out of food. So Trader Joe's down the road, and another grocery store. So I might stop in and see if there's something I can get there. Not a good pillow. I really like down pillows. These are not that. Gross. I will not be sleeping on this bed. We only had like 80 people on each flight. They were both about 2 hours each. It was honestly a really easy day, and I'm glad it stayed that way. Very grateful. Yeah, these pillows are better. All right. So that's that. We're here. I'm gonna get unpacked and then we'll go from there. Well, y'all, day 5 of 6. It's normally the most exhausting day of a trip, and I am out here in New Orleans for 18 and a half hours. It's honestly great. Didn't really feel too tired on the plane. Went to a coffee shop called Fourth Wall. Very cute. More to come on that. Got a pumpkin pie latte. Honestly, really good. It seemed like they made their own syrups based on what they were pouring them out of. It'd be kind of redundant to pour them out of like a Torani bottle. I think they're sugar-free, were like Torani, but other than that, they homemade them. I got a pumpkin pie Danish. It's pumpkin pie cheesecake. I'm probably gonna eat it tomorrow morning though because I don't have breakfast. Day 5 of 6, I don't have much in my food bag really at all. So I'm on my way to go get lunch, and then I'm gonna eat dinner out of my bag because I have one last dinner. So let's do this. Hey y'all, just came here to say that if you're enjoying the video, if you could do me a favor, please hit the like button, the hype button, and subscribe. That all allows this video to get more attention, which helps me continue to make great content for you, and I do really appreciate that. Thanks so much for being here, and since Christmas is this week, I just want to wish you all a very happy holiday season. If you celebrate Christmas, have a Merry Christmas. For those of you celebrating Hanukkah, I hope that it has been filled with joy, light, and family. Let's get back to the video. So y'all, initially the plan was to go to Conchon, the butcher shop, but as I peeked into the window and looked at this menu, I said, doesn't match what I had seen online, but that's okay. We're gonna go in, get a seat. It was definitely fancier. Well, lo and behold, the butcher shop that I was going to go to is right next door, owned by the same people. I just didn't put 2 and 2 together, so I went to the wrong restaurant. Honestly hilarious. But the food was incredible, and I can't wait to get back to the butcher shop another day. And just as an aside, the butcher shop is definitely much more affordable. So if you're not looking to spend, $40, $50 on a meal, you definitely want to go to the butcher shop instead. I did get the arugula salad that had breadcrumbs and a Cabernet dressing along with blue cheese. It was absolutely divine. They brought bread to the table, a deviled egg for me to try. So that was nice and enjoyable just to have with the salad. Sitting at the bar so I could see into the kitchen. They had a wood fire. Really nice ambiance. And I absolutely love sitting at the bar even when my wife and I go out to eat. I just love watching the kitchen while I chat. It's a lot of fun. And so this was just really cool for me to sit and enjoy the view. For my main entree, I had the catfish courtbouillon with the popcorn rice. It was rich. I absolutely love the flavor of catfish. You could really taste the catfish themselves. It was just great Cajun food. So totally would recommend this place for a date, for lunch, and the butcher shop itself looked really good. So I'm excited to get in there and try some of the things that they have to offer. Nothing short of an adventure. I have put myself in some pretty dicey situations before. Probably been in some places I shouldn't have been. Definitely when I Ubered in Charleston occasionally, which I just did. I didn't have anything else to do. There's a neighborhood or two that people were like, do not go down that street. I'll take you the other way. Okay. And I got requested to go down that street a few times. I'm like, you're gonna have to come down this way. Like, ain't happening. Another time I was in Brussels when I was studying abroad. It wasn't really creepy. I didn't happen to be in like a place that it didn't seem like I was supposed to be. But I had like a overnight layover there, took a bus downtown, walked around the whole city. I think I did 20 miles that night, didn't sleep. There was a McDonald's that was open in the middle of the night, so I went and sat there for a little while and rested my eyes. And in the morning, I'm getting ready to walk back to the bus station, and a man literally assaulted me. Smacked me on the head and was screaming at me in some language. It was terrifying, but we made it through. I did not call the police. I just wanted to get back to the airport. Haven't really delved into that one much, but it's fascinating to me that sometimes I just, without looking around much, I just go for it. So, all that to say, went down towards the end of Canal Street. It's a little dicey. At least it was feeling that way. So, walking to Trader Joe's because I need breakfast and lunch for tomorrow. So, we're grabbing those things tomorrow. 2 legs, New Orleans to Orlando, Orlando to Giwi, Baltimore. And then I'm going to take the train, a train, hopefully to DC, probably the MARC, which is the Maryland Regional Transport. And then take that American home. That'll get me home by 4 instead of taking a 4 o'clock Southwest. So, fingers crossed that that works out. I need to recheck flight modes, but we're almost at Trader Joe's. Yeah. It was a pumpkin cheesecake filling. Oh my goodness. So good. Would definitely get it again. We worked a few legs. I ran to the MARC station. And by ran, I mean I took the free shuttle as quickly as I could. Quickly scarfed down a chicken salad wrap from Trader Joe's and waited on the MARC train to arrive. I was hoping to take the earlier Amtrak, but I was not able to get on the Amtrak shuttle quick enough, and it actually took quite a while to get to me. I'm not sure what the delay was. I got to DC 50 minutes before push, ran to the metro. That, of course, took a little while. I made it to the airport in 30 minutes. I got to the airport with 25 minutes before push. I ran through security, luckily did not get selected for extra screening, which honestly was a surprise because we always swear that machine can smell our fear and anxiety. And then I made it to the gate with 15 minutes to spare. Everyone was already boarded and on the plane, and the gate agent goes, "You cut it close." And I said, "Yes, thanks for letting me on, do really appreciate it."
I was running from Baltimore. And all of a sudden she goes, oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. The core was closed within 5 minutes and we were off. Honestly, super easy, breezy, very grateful. And there's nothing like making a commute flight you're not sure you're gonna make. So, beyond grateful. Well, y'all, not a bad day at work overall. Our last flight, there was so much chaos happening. A lady with a pet didn't want to put her pet back in the carrier. Was booked to like 140. It was a little nuts. But other than that, our 2 flights went off without a hitch. We're done in Baltimore at 11:55. We got in and our gate wasn't ready, so that was a bummer. And then I ran to DC. Not really ran, but took a bus to the train station. Was hoping to take a 12:30 train, but had to wait. So until like 12:55. It was dicey. Honestly, I'm impressed that I made it. And the gate agent, when I got there, she's like, you were cutting a little close. And I was like, yeah, I was running from Baltimore. And she was like, oh. Then we had some other conversation. It was an interesting time, but I made it. They closed the door probably, 5 minutes after I got on board, and we still had another 10 minutes till push when they actually closed the door. So I made it with plenty of time, but I was a little worried. I was at one of the kiosks to pay for the metro because I had to take the metro from the train station that brought me into DC, and it wasn't working. Like, none of them were reading my 2 cards that I had on me. And then I put more money on it and swapped to another card, and it decided to read that card. And I don't know if it just needed more money. I'm going to download the app so that I don't have to worry about that again, because didn't realize that there was a way to put it in my wallet. So yeah. Other than that, we're good. So we're going home. I actually got to stop at the store real quick. My son's birthday's tomorrow. And we do like a birthday corner with the number of the balloon, like a balloon number that you're turning. So he's turning 6. So I got to get a 6 and some broccoli for dinner and something else. Tea, I think, for my wife and my mother-in-law, because my in-laws are coming. So let's go home. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.
From the ground to the clouds, I'm living this flight.